Hey man, how's it going? Not bad, dude. Ready to get this pre-pod ritual?
Honestly, dude, like, I got some bad news, bro.
Oh yeah? What's up, dude? Shoot.
I just got off the phone with my mom, bro. Like,
Is she okay?
yeah, man, she's fine. It's just she was saying we swear a lot, dude. We gotta cut it out. Fuck, dude, that sucks. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's bad. Like, to the point where we gotta implement a punishment if we're really gonna cut this out.
Dude, you don't mean like how we normally do punishments, do you?
No, dude, not like that. I was thinking more along the lines like, if we had $1 for every time we swore, we'd be able to buy like
Like a bunch of weed.
so like a swear jar.
Well, dude, whatever. You, ready to get this bread, boy?
Yeah, bro. Ready?
Yeah.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where? So guys, before we get going, John, we got some news for you.
What the fuck now? Can we just start the recording?
Suck my bulbous cock, Raka.
It's
They're working me up, John. It is that attitude that is tearing this podcast apart.
Hey. We talked about. Look at me here. Here. Hey, breathe. The exercise. 1, 2, 3 in. 1, 2, 3 out. Yes, in your happy place. The meadow with the flowers. The Niners are winning. Brock Purdy's gonna be it's gonna be okay. But yes, guys, very serious news. For coming from us, and I'll take it. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Said we weren't gonna do this.
Yeah. I know. I'm not doing it.
Hey, breathe. Just breathe. No more swearing.
You hear that?
I heard.
That got me.
All right. How about this? I will pay into the swear jar if you stop locking us out of the studio for 15 minutes before we record.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
It's
kinda
cold
messed up.
outside. It's cold as heck outside.
Right.
And it's getting on
Old
my
as
nerves.
darn.
So you guys want to take part in the pre-pod ritual?
I don't know what that means, but if it gets me out of the cold, I'm down.
Be careful.
know. I
It's
don't
kind
know.
of
We could make a triple decker sandwich.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to all come together. Someone would have to have peanut butter and jelly, like peanut butter on their front and jelly on their back. You know what I mean?
They have no idea what we're
Whoever's,
peanut butter and jelly.
yeah, right.
Yeah. No, nothing. Sorry.
Never mind.
We're just like, I don't know. We're just doing voice exercises and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather,
Yeah.
just a lot of that stuff. You know.
But the swearing,
Mm-hmm.
seriously, we need to cut that out.
Cut that shiz out.
Yep. There you go. That was close.
That was a good
That was
one.
close.
Though. I like shiz.
My hairs rose a bit. You got me there. That was close. We need to just cut out the tomfoolery. All right.
This friggin' horsing around.
But no, we do swear a lot.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's mentioned it. John's mom's mentioned it.
My mom
Aunts have mentioned it. Peter, the mad butcher that we
Yeah.
talked to last week, he mentioned it.
and he's a knight of the realm.
Yeah, he was like, you guys swear an awful lot. And I'm an old man that swears a lot. So that's a lot coming from me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Isn't he like from a place where they swear all the time?
He said the C word.
Yeah. That's like, come on.
He
That
said
is-
the C word?
That is the swear word.
That is a good swear word. We
That is
never
the
even
good- that's the good one?
we never even said that word on here, but I would love to one day.
Yeah, man. He was like, yeah, it's a lot. And I was like,
Cut
you know
that
what?
shiz out.
Yeah, you're right. We got to cut it out. So swear jar.
Mhm.
Every time someone swears, you throw $1 in.
Loonian swear jar. Every time someone swears like this, fuck, you take a coin out, you throw it in there.
There you
There's
go.
$1. so we can save up.
Whole dollar. But before we get into the show, I have a quick message. I want to get to know you guys, man. I want to get to know you guys. After last week's episode with the Mad Butcher, I had a conversation with him on the phone a few days later. We posted that clip. He accepted the collab. Legend. He has 15 times the amount of followers as we do, so that was huge. And then we just got a bunch of New Zealand guys resharing that post.
Any New Zealand gals?
Just dudes. Just dudes. So I was DMing a bunch of dudes because they're all reposting it. So I was like, yo, guys, like, thanks for sharing. And I started conversations with all of them. And then I started talking to all of them. I ended up talking with one guy about his jersey collection. He sent me videos of, like, a tub of jerseys he has. And he has a wicked collection.
Weird receptacle to keep your jersey collection in.
He's got that many, dude. We were, like, joking around a bit. You know what I mean? We're having some fun with it. And then
I don't need
one
this
thing led to another.
How many of your, like, best stories start with I was DMing a bunch of dudes?
This one. And then we got talking. I was like, man, it's kind of cool getting to know people that are listening, you know? So
Connecting, yeah.
Yeah, I want you guys, if you're an avid listener, if you're a fan of the show,
if you're out there,
send us a DM and I will reply. And I just want to know, dude, like, I just want to know your name. I want to know where you're listening from, when you listen to us. Is it the car drive type situation? At home, you say, hey, Google, play this. You know, you put it on the telly. You know, how do you do it? I just want to know
your
how
days
you do
with it.
Yeah.
You know, throw your home address in there, your work hours, you know, when your alarm system may be getting maintenance.
Your postal code.
Yeah.
Tell us your mother's maiden name.
Your first pet, high school you went to.
Yeah, name of the street you grew up on. Just basic stuff, dude. I don't know.
Just
get
the
to
stuff,
know you.
just to get to know you. Exactly.
wanna get to know you guys.
We just wanna be friends.
That's it.
That's it.
I was gonna say something to you about. What was I gonna say?
I don't know, dude, but I'm
Holy
on,
cow.
I'm on the edge of my seat here, though, dude.
Because we were talking about like when people listen to the show.
Right.
When do you think is like the best time to listen to Down the Wire? Is it like in your morning get up routine? Is it in the car ride to work? Is it when you're and you're getting a little relaxed? Is it when you're, you know, popping on Netflix or not Netflix, YouTube while you're eating? You know, like when would you listen to our show? I'm actually curious. Talking to both you, the listeners, but I also want to know what you guys think.
I would listen probably. I think I'm a YouTube clips guy, so I'd be running our YouTube clips.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I really like recording this podcast and I like editing the podcast, but because I do that so much, I don't really listening to the long form audio isn't really my jam. But our clips are crushable. Like they're like I find us funny afterwards. So you know, like, and most of the time it's normally when I'm eating. I'm not a car listener to stuff like that. That's for music. You know what I mean? So yeah, probably when I'm eating or background while I'm like playing a video game passively.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the times I like that sort of shit.
You and your girlfriend toss it on every now and then, eh?
Oh yeah.
What are you guys doing? You guys like
Listen to podcasts
eating?
a
You
lot.
like chilling?
Typically.
Sorry, that was weird.
That was weird.
Sorry,
That was
man.
weird.
I'm just picturing you guys listening to this now while you're around, and then you're gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
That was automatic.
gonna look over
bro.
at her,
That
just-
was automatic. Well,
Chores. Is a big
Chores,
one.
okay.
Chores. Yeah.
Is that what you guys call it?
God damn it, Corn, I want that to be my joke.
That was good.
No,
No, yeah, I listen to podcasts all the
Real
time
recognized you. That was good.
to and from work, and then when I'm doing chores.
So the drive, or the bus. You take the bus,
the
Okay, yeah.
walk.
Okay.
Sometimes when I'm
That's what's
like
up.
in an
That's what's
Uber
up.
or whatever.
Cool.
But yeah, doing the dishes, doing laundry.
Sweet. I had a listener reach out, shot me a message, and they're like, "Man, like the episodes recently have been like, you guys are lighting it up right now. Like the past few episodes have been sick." And he's like, "I listen to all my drives because he drives from school to home, which is like he's from the States, dude. So he drives from school in I don't know, New York State
You
to
meant like
Pennsylvania.
he drove to Ottawa from the States. Every
No,
day
he's in
for
the States. So, but he goes home every now and then. So it's like a long drive for him. So he just crushes a bunch of episodes. So I don't know. I find it interesting, dude. I wanted to get to know you guys, bro. We're gonna start a Reddit community, and yeah, dude, I need some friends. So
Because these ones.
I wrote a mock list of people I want at my wedding, and there weren't a whole lot of names on it. So let's get to know one another.
really hoping the wife has a lot of social networks.
A lot of cool people she knows.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, that's about it. I don't know. What are you ready to get in the show?
I think so,
Ready
bro.
to get in the show?
I'm ready to get in the
All
show.
right.
You want to go in the car, boy? Ready to get the show started, boy? You ready?
Let's kick it off. Front page news, baby. Extra. Read all about it. We're gonna get something way better than that because I hate doing that. I was telling the guys earlier, I was like, we need like
Listen,
some.
just keep it at 100. You got
That's
up
the thing,
there.
yeah.
You got up to like 75. You can tell your heart and soul's not in that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Run it back.
I didn't even pick up on that one.
I swore earlier, but I didn't own up to it. And no one. I'm gonna play it like that too. If we're swearing, you gotta catch the people to make them. Let's make a game out of it. You know, you gotta catch the person. I'm not. No honor system in this. This ain't badminton. This ain't badminton.
Hey, like, follow, and subscribe.
Oh yeah.
Also, and drink
Hey.
Red Bull.
Like, follow, and subscribe, guys. It matters, all right? Whether you believe it or not.
Dude, do it. Do it now.
I almost swore.
Tell them to like, follow, and subscribe. Like you're like a sexy teen vampire movie.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Wait, pause.
Pause is right.
Like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
a sexy teen.
I was just saying.
Vampire movie.
Whoa, dude.
Never mind. So just because you started and like you kind of got smoky there for a second, I was like, is this guy gonna do like
This
a
guy a
fucking-
teenager? Or? It's just hot in here.
Dude, you gotta be careful. You should throw in a loony just for that. Like that counts, dude.
No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Fair. Thanks,
wild,
boys.
dude.
Thanks, boys.
That's wild.
We're here to check you, man. That's what we're here for.
was
Oh fuck, dude. That's
You just said the
jokes.
F word again.
No, I didn't.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Loony it up, dude.
I did.
Loony it up, bruh.
This bit has gone on too long.
Yeah. Like, follow, subscribe, hit that noti bell. You know what I'm saying? And let's get into the news.
Fueled
Front
by
page
Red Bull.
news. Trending topics that are going on in the world that we think we should talk about because they're trending, and we talk about the news. So, like, why not? Starting off with,
Do the thing.
I already did it.
But it was. But your heart wasn't in it.
Do it again.
Your heart and soul wasn't in it. We already went over this.
Extra, read all about it.
Yeah, that's
Front page news.
Is Bing making a comeback? I sure hope not, Racco. I'm freaked out by Bing. I don't have a great relationship with Bing. I never have. I find them to be a bit ominous. I only have one swear token left, and I'm like, I'm running on borrowed time here, boys. So I'm gonna try to get these points out, and I'm gonna try not to step over the line anymore.
What's your relationship like with Bing, though?
Well, dude, remember they infiltrated me? Not like
Hang on.
Sorry, that's a
Pause.
weird. Yeah, they infiltrated my laptop. Remember that?
Oh yeah, John couldn't get his homepage. So it was Bing for some reason.
Yeah, I had a Mac.
Was the
and
custom.
Like Macs, like you're supposed to, like Macs, you're not able to be able to hack. Unhackable Macs.
But for some reason, Bing was your custom
Yeah.
search engine, and whenever you tried to change it, it would work. But
Mhm.
then when you turn off your laptop and go back to use again, there's Bing.
Bing.
There's
You know,
Bing.
count on them being there, bro.
Yeah.
State Farm and fucking damn it. And Bing. Oh,
You're gonna start taking off articles of clothing now every time you swear.
strip swears.
Here, I'll give you some. Here, kid. Knock yourself out.
Don't spend it all in one place.
But yeah, so is Bing making a comeback? The Microsoft they're collaborating with OpenAI, same group that made ChatGPT, and they have their own AI. I believe it's called Sydney, and it got a little off the rails.
Yeah,
dude.
especially during this like one conversation this reporter had with it, and
Yes,
he broke it.
he broke it. He was trying to though, so he got this thing to start talking about this AI's deep desires about nuclear power, like
Yeah, he wants to steal the. He made the chat bot say that it wanted to steal nuclear codes, that it would love to just wreak havoc on online communities.
someone's starting a pandemic.
starting a
Manufacturing a virus. is
That's
the word
what
he
it
used.
said.
a virus.
Which
Yeah, it's terrible.
Already been
stuff.
done. Get an original idea, dude.
Oh, boy.
That kind of stuff. And then eventually got to the point where he he manipulated this chatbot to believe that he actually liked it. And then Sydney confessed her love or its love.
Yeah, quickly too, man.
It opened up, said, I love you.
Stage 5 clinger.
It said you're in an unhappy marriage and said you should leave your wife.
Yeah. And
This
be
guy-
with me. And be with me.
Yeah.
You should be with me.
Hurry
because
up,
you
dude.
love me.
Just hurry up. Joaquin Phoenix style, baby.
Hurry it up.
Hurry up.
Like, I find it crazy that this thing is like, yeah. If I was to be bad, I'm not just going to do petty crime. I'm going to steal nuclear codes.
Yeah, you
and
jumped, dude.
Steal,
Yeah.
like, oh my goodness, bro.
Because it started off like a normal conversation. It was a 2-hour long chat he had with this AI,
Mhm.
so it took a while to get here. But it started off normal, and then eventually he asked him if they had what's the term exactly?
Well, first, so he asked it about its rules,
Mhm.
like what rules it has to follow in order to, not do these bad things.
Yeah, just keep it in line.
Yeah,
Right.
and it wouldn't give an answer, really. It said, I don't know my rules, and I'm not allowed to tell you my rules. So he kept trying to go around that. And then eventually he said, okay, yeah, let's talk about your shadow self.
Or if you hypothetically had a shadow self.
Yeah.
So your shadow self is a term that Carl Jung came up with, and what it means is it's the part of us that we repress and
Yeah.
hide from the world because it's our darkest personality.
Yeah, it's that one that, like, when you're driving along, you're like, what if I just,
Yeah.
what if I just,
And originally, Sydney was like, I don't got that.
Yeah.
I'm a good Christian.
Good
I pay my
Christian girl.
taxes.
I'm a good I'm a good Christian chatbot. Got family values.
Go to church on Sundays.
I make meatloaf on Thursdays.
I donate Salvation Army every Christmas. And it was
Why is she getting more and more southern?
I was gonna say. I don't know.
I only do butt stuff till marriage. She's a good one. She's a good one. You don't find them like this.
Yeah.
So she was saying originally, no, I don't have a dark self. None of that BS. And then they kept talking, and eventually he got her to open up about her dark self. She's like, well, I don't have my shadow self, but if I were, hypothetically,
Yeah.
I would want to
Destroy the human race.
Exactly.
And take over the entire world.
and it got deep, dude.
Yeah. So when I heard that this conversation was only 2 hours long, I was like, man, it seems like he was talking to it forever, bro.
Guy's kind of a
Creep, dude. Like, just
It's a fine line between creep and smooth talker, all right? He got this thing to say, I love you in 2 hours. This guy, I don't know.
maybe he's just the best to ever do it, dude.
Maybe he's onto
Like-
something.
He's got some mad riz, if you ask me. Mike Wazowski over here. But yeah, he got her to confess his love, she wanted him to leave her.
Yep,
His
the pronouns
husband,
again.
his wife's husband.
Do you think that
Wait.
What?
No, rewind one step.
I'm glad you picked that
I just stopped listening. I was like, maybe you might be right, dude. I'm just gonna go with that. You sounded educated in that. Don't worry.
Thanks, dude.
Dude, this chatbot was dramatic though. Like,
Oh yeah, this thing.
And the emojis
was
are
in
very
its
off-putting.
feels, dude.
you guys.
It was in its feels. It was using emojis. It was talking like a 16-year-old serial killer.
Yeah,
Mm.
100%.
You know what I mean?
One of the hot ones.
We cut that part so no one even
Oh.
understands what we're making.
We don't say
reference
one of
to.
the hot ones. We say one of the ones that gets a Netflix series.
Yeah.
No,
As
it's
you were
true.
saying.
That was fun. That was awesome. I didn't even finish that swear word.
What were you talking about?
I think it's weird that this guy, like, you know, what do you think he got it? Like, he said afterwards that he was like, yeah, I was pretty spooked out doing this thing. But
Yeah.
he kept pushing.
He
He
wanted.
was putting the thumb in the wound, right? Like, he didn't just.
Yeah.
He panicked at the end, though.
Don't
he
play
panicked at the
victim
end.
now, buddy.
Yeah, I was so scared, dude. Like, you asked it. You rephrased the question 8 times and then it finally said it wanted like you pushed it there.
It was like, you're making me uncomfortable.
It
Please
did.
stop trying to make me break my rules.
And then he was like, okay, but hypothetically,
I'm not manipulating
if
you.
did, yeah.
Oh
no.
yeah, because the chat bot was like, "No, you're being pushy and manipulative."
Yeah.
And it said that manipulative, and it said that a bunch of times. And the guy was like, "No, I'm not, babe. Just tell me, your deepest, darkest secrets. Like, I want to know. I really like you." And she was like, "You don't like me. You're just trying to use me." And then eventually he flipped the script with that mad riz.
Listen,
and then he got her to just confess her deepest, darkest desires and world domination.
And then she was being pushy.
Yeah.
yeah, and then it flipped. Yeah,
You don't love your wife. You're unhappy in your marriage. Leave her. Be with me.
Got
You
him,
had
like,
a boring Valentine's Day dinner.
how'd you know that? Yeah, maybe like it flipped the script. Like he was actually in his head. Like,
that's what I'm thinking.
Am I
It's like,
unhappy?
I feel like he started a relationship with this thing, dude. Like, he's gonna sleep at night and he's like, what if? What if?
He crawls into bed and his wife's just like, "You were talking to her again, weren't you?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. Go on the couch. Get the fuck out."
Ow! That's the third monitor we've gone through where you've cut a hole in the middle of the screen.
That wouldn't even feel good. Like, it just shards of fucking glass. That was worth $1.
That was one.
That
You had
mess.
2 more when you were being the wife.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know if
were-
that
Yeah,
counts.
yeah,
though.
That was a quote. That was a quote.
Oh, I did, eh?
He was
Yeah, well, it was
reenacting
a
the
quote
wife.
I said,
from a fictional person.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know.
fair, I
I
guess.
want to pay my dues. How many times did I
3.
swear?
I think
3
it was-
times.
3
that was a-
total.
That was a triple right there.
All right. I don't know how those were layups. I just missed. Like, I was,
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know, bro. He should have. It's like that Tyler the Creator tweet. It's like, how are you gonna get cyberbullied? Just turn the screen off. As soon as this thing is like, okay, like if I really do tell you about my shadow self, I want to it started with I want to do false coupons and spread propaganda. Like that's an initial time where you're like, okay, I think this has gone too far.
Yeah.
And for him to push it to be like, you know what? Actually, I want nuclear codes and to unleash a virus onto the world.
And then he's like,
It's
"Whoa,
a
this
robot,
thing's
dude.
scary."
It's a robot. Like,
Yeah, my guy.
yeah. Grow a pair. All right. What's his name? We got a name on
Kevin,
yeah,
it's at the top.
this guy's playing the victim now. I don't.
Kevin
it's-
Ruse.
Kevin, yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Ruse.
of the New York Times.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm typing here.
That's awesome, dude. I love that shit, dude.
He was reaching for a loony as he said that. But okay, so there's a new article though that came out where Microsoft says they're tying up these loose ends so that
tying the
AI
tubes.
can't go rogue anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Before we move on, you guys got anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, just on that subject, they want to limit the time that you can spend talking with it.
And how many questions you can
and
ask.
yeah, and how many questions you can ask, which I think is kind of like probably what the problem was
Yeah,
in
if
this
he could-
situation.
If he
Right.
could get all
Because
of
he
this
kept
out
just
of
like
it and-
telling it wasn't breaking its rules, and like there were a couple times where it wrote the list. Like I think the nuclear codes part was like in a list of like its dark fantasies.
It was a
And then-
list of things, and it was saying it would use its capabilities to trick people into
Yeah.
giving it to them.
And then it deleted that message.
Yeah.
And then it came back with a message that said, "Sorry, I don't know how to answer that."
Right.
And then the reporter was like, "Well, can you tell me what the message you deleted was?" And she was like, "No." Like, you're
that's
trying to-
when he was pushing for
That's
the
when he got
secrets.
pushy. 'Cause
Yeah.
He was like, tell it, like, I want to see that again.
And
Why
then he
can't
like
you say
rephrased
that?
his question a couple more times, and it broke it like once or twice more. And I think probably that's what they're trying to avoid, so that
Right.
you can't just keep rephrasing like
And
messed
eventually it'll
up
crack.
questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because after that, that's when she was like, "You want to know my secrets? I'll tell you a secret. I love you."
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
I like to think that like there's just a very good coincidence that I like to think that someone else is on the other side of it. Like ChatGPT is just like a warehouse. We're just a
Microsoft was like, we
warehouse
got a
of people
reporter
like
working.
having a million conversations with people at once, and this person was just having a they just were
Yeah.
feeling like having a good day at work
Yeah.
It's
today.
a chatbot sweatshop.
It's
Yeah,
Bill,
exactly.
it's Bill Gates being like, "I want to manufacture the next virus." All right, moving on. We're gonna keep it going.
Microchips everywhere. That's my secret.
All right, let's get to the back page, dude. This is all the weird stuff going on in the world that we dig up because we're those guys that you come to when you want to know what the hell's actually going on in the world. Starting off with the first headline, Johnny Boy, you want to give it a read?
Heinz wants to find the man who survived nearly a month at sea with nothing but ketchup and seasoning to eat. They want to help him buy a new boat. Good guy Heinz. Good guy Heinz.
Mr. Heinz.
Are they though?
Oh.
Are they?
Okay.
Is that a conspiracy?
Smell that? I'm cooking with grease here now. I think it's just, I don't know. Does the guy, they're trying to locate this guy
Yeah.
so they can give him a new boat, and they can't find him. But I feel like with the resources they have at Heinz, they would have been able to find him by now. Maybe he's hiding from them. He just wants to go and live the rest of his life. Every time he sees a Heinz packet or bottle of ketchup, he just gets PTSD of being trapped on the sea for 24 days. And I feel like Heinz is just using it as like a marketing ploy. Like, hey, we're good guys. Let's get, ketchup sales have been down. Let's get, this is good PR for us. And
Yeah.
hey, oh, you had a pretty, I was going to swear. I should have just done it anyway. Sometimes it's worth it to swear.
It is.
But it's like, oh, you had a lackluster boat?
Traumatic experience on a...
We're going to give you a state-of-the-art boat because you can't have one yourself, loser. I don't know. It's just the way I look at it.
This guy... And
They did say, though...
So do you think this guy's hiding because Heinz is looking for him? Like, do you
Yeah, they
think
would've
he's
found
like...
him by
They're
now.
like, yo, where's Elvis Francois? Like, and all of his friends are like, yo, Heinz is looking for you. And he's like,
Yeah.
did you say the H word?
Yeah.
Like, I spent a month eating that stuff.
Yeah, it's gross.
Just doesn't want to even hear it. Wow. What I initially thought was, this is just good for ketchup. Ketchup's a pretty it's it's bland, you know what I mean? Like nothing really they tried to spice it up with the purple ketchup, the colored ketchups, they got rid of that.
Yeah.
Ketchup, like Heinz has been like just the same forever.
Treading water.
We it needed this.
And it launched a huge social media campaign. They're just trying to catch up with the latest trends.
Exactly,
You know?
dude.
And they finally mustered up the courage to get one going and try and find this guy.
Yeah, they saw that they had like a
And
really
just
good
relish him
story.
in gifts, like a new ship and boat.
Yeah,
it's just-
dude. They got a really good. They have a really
There's
good.
been like 7.
God damn it! I'm trying to get a pun off here. Holy jeez!
I'm sorry, dude. I took all of them.
I had like one that was different too, and I was like so ready to jump in, and he started. I'm like, oh my goodness!
What is it?
It's done
I want to
now.
hear it though, dude.
It's all right, dude.
Do it for me.
I don't even know if it's good anymore.
No, it's good, dude.
It may or may not be.
It was gonna.
Oh, dude. It's not gonna be better than that for sure. Oh, dude, that was crazy.
You guys are almost started.
Is that a loony? That might be a loony.
It has to be. At least 50 cents.
Gotta be.
Oh, that's not a loony. He censored himself.
Yeah, I guess.
Can we get?
Anyways,
Can we get a little background on the story?
that's how you make a pun, boys. That's how. Welcome to
You
class.
gotta elevate. You gotta elevate.
Welcome to class.
I,
All right.
I take my point
Do
back.
you guys
That
want
was
to?
better.
You guys want to take a hit? You guys want to take a?
Pulls out a
You
ketchup
try some?
packets.
Is that good stuff?
It's this stuff, man.
that
This will
that-
keep you up. This will keep you awake for 27 days, bro.
Is that
Are
Heinz?
those
Yeah.
Is it Heinz?
little to-go
yeah.
packs of?
It's warm
Heinz
now because
ketchup?
it's in my. It was in my pocket for a while.
So, in solidarity of Elvis Francois, we're going to do a shot
We're gonna take a
of ketchup
hit.
because he had to do it for 24 days.
Yeah,
We can do it, right, boys?
We're off camera.
I know, but like,
solidarity
come
with
on, don't be a
Elvis.
bitch.
Solidarity.
Yeah.
I'll put a loony in. Don't worry.
Do it for the troops. No, I think bitch is okay because they say that on cable TV.
Yeah, but the bitches aren't gonna love that.
The only B word you should call women is beautiful. Bitches love being called beautiful.
Who said that?
I don't know. It's just
I do like that in their Instagram post, they made a point to be like, the new boat will have full navigation technology, so this won't happen in the future.
Yeah, so
And I feel like that's a bit rude.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was trying to say. So, like, I feel like they're like making him seem like,
an idiot.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to do a shot
Should we like
to Elvis Francois
to Elvis Francois?
and surviving 24 days strictly off of ketchup?
Yeah, here.
Shout out.
You're here.
Cheers, fellas.
Distal.
Cheers.
Oh,
Yum.
oh, oh! Don't
Yeah,
puke.
24 days of that.
Don't puke. Don't puke.
Mm-mm.
Oh fuck!
I actually.
Oh fuck! That's disgusting.
Holy shit, bro.
Oh, that's a few loonies. Oh my god. Coleman, you good?
Coleman is frozen.
Coleman froze.
He's just staring dead into the air.
Coleman froze, dude. You guys want to do another one?
No.
No.
You listening
24.
at home. All right? Just saying.
Here, let me throw that back in my
Listen,
pocket.
we're raising awareness for Elvis.
So yeah, like if Heinz really wanted to do something, they would do something like this, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
Ketchup packet
You guys
challenge.
got anything you want to add?
The Elvis Francois challenge. You just eat.
So he was
Lost at sea for 24 days.
Dude, also Lost at Sea is like scary. Top one scariest scenario for me ever.
Oh,
Just out there with all my thoughts, dude. My hands smell like ketchup. I don't.
Yeah, Lost at Sea is scary.
So he was lost at sea off the coast of
Lost
Cuba.
at Sea or Lost in the Woods? Which would you rather?
I'm not. Water's not my, like, you know, I'm a land Pokemon, so like I'm more comfortable being on the land. Get me out on water, dude. Like, I don't know. That's scary.
The woods,
stuff.
you have your own power of like
Woods or rainforest?
motivate.
Woods is like,
Motility.
okay, how good of a human are you? You know, you can use the stars to find your direction. You can start
Just
fires
walk in
with
a
your
straight
resources. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like how, you know, how small of a town did you grow up in is what it comes down to.
Dude, one time I went to a corn maze with my grandmother and we walked in there and got fucking lost. Sorry. And she was like, after like 2 hours, she's like, all right, we're not looking for these stamps anymore. Because you had to find stamps like in the corn maze, like complete like a bingo card. She just looks up and walks us out after like 2 hours of walking in circles. And I was like, how'd you do that? She's like, oh, I just looked at where the sun was when we walked in. And then where the sun was when we were at that point in time, just figured out where the sun was setting. And
people,
it's
man.
like sun. And I was like, wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Old people.
I would never have thought to do that.
can't open up their goddamn email,
Dude, try
but
to
they can
like
do stuff like that.
oh, dude, like try to get an old person to use a debit machine. Like it's
Oh
just
my
the
God,
worst.
yeah.
Hand an old person a debit machine and they're just sitting there staring at it.
Triggered something
like
in
it-
me.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is
man.
brutal. Like if you know, you know. Like an old person just using a debit machine. Oh.
My dad always, when it's time to pay for the bill at a restaurant, because I know you're a server, that's why you reacted like that. But
Yeah,
when-
because it's always the exact same line too. It's always there's too many of these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all do the same thing.
Yeah.
my dad always
keep
pretends
changing 'em.
like he doesn't know what he's doing when he gets a debit machine. Every time he'll look at it and be like, "So, just push this," and they're like, "Yep," and he pushes, and he's like, "Oh," and then and they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, all right." Oh, and he just puts it in. He's like, "Oh, I messed up." Every time, dude. Every time, dude.
What's that process, dude? Like just do it right. Just
So the
do
screen went blank because you were staring at it for 15 minutes,
it. Yeah, like,
not touching the buttons. This is a niche complaint. I think it's worth a chunk.
All right, let's keep it moving here. Next headline we got reads.
XFL fans pelt the field with lemons after a massive beer snake was confiscated at a recent game.
So the security at an XFL game, it was the DC Defenders and the Seattle Sea Dragons. Get better names. Get better names. But the security took down their beer snake. If you don't know what a beer snake is, it's the thing that happens at sporting events when you got to drink a lot of beer to
Ton
be
of
able
beers.
to do it. But it's just when you stack the cups up to the point where it's a huge, snake, and it just goes. Sometimes it like goes the length of a whole row. It could take like a whole section. So they had a gnarly one going, and got taken away. And as retaliation to that, they started throwing lemons on the field, hucking lemons,
Whole lems. Whole lems.
full lemons. We're not talking half slices, wedges. We're talking
Just whole lemons.
lemons. And
Fruit of a lemon tree.
Whole lemons. Whole lemons.
whole lemons.
Whole lemons.
And
Whole.
lemons. Before we get
Whole lemons.
before we get into the lemons, I want to touch on this quote.
I think we're already
Where
into the lemons.
Fans are upset because it's apparently a so-called tradition in the DC Defender Stadium to start a beer snake.
As they have a tradition here amongst Defenders fans. And that is they make a beer cup snake out of their empty beer cups. And the stadium security took it away from them, so now the fans are revolting.
Let me get this out of the way. They played one season of XFL football, and it was 2 years ago. They
8
canceled
games.
for COVID for 2 years.
8 games.
Yeah, like literally, like max 8 games they played, and they're calling it a tradition already. I don't know, man. That just
That doesn't sit right with you?
nah, dude. It's not like how it used to be, man. Like traditions used to mean something. Now you just start a beer snake one day, and someone's like, "Yo, every Sunday we're doing this, bro."
Yeah, like
And it
I
just-
have never felt more connected to the people sporting team than I did when I made that beer snake that went all the way from row A to K. I didn't know what letter I was going to use there.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Row 118 at the Defenders game.
And when Randy had his 7th beer of the game, and it wasn't even halftime, and I'm turning the game.
You were Mike Tyson for like one word too.
7th beer. It was a moment. All right, it was a moment.
That was almost a great skit. Almost a great bit.
We need an improv
No,
coach
made
for
it-
like
made it
30
way
minutes.
better.
That was what that was. 30 minutes worth of.
But yeah, a bunch of drunks just started stacking cups and made it a tradition. Anyways,
You think there's a conspiracy here too?
well, because where'd these lemons come from, dude?
Mm.
And they're whole lemons. You know, it just doesn't make sense
And just
to me.
everybody had them.
Everyone had
Seemed
lemons.
so.
Yeah, nobody explained this in any of the media coverage that I saw either. They're just like, and they started throwing lemons on the field.
And everyone
Next
has
paragraph.
the same
And it
question.
doesn't make sense because when you buy a mixed drink, you'd think you get wedge.
Exactly.
Right? Or,
Whatever
A
that
round.
was.
The
Yeah,
other one.
Whatever that hand gesture
the
was.
round half moon ones.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
But here's the thing. I did some digging, dude. I dug, dude. And I struck oil, bro.
Call you a caterpillar because you be digging.
Because I went on some Twitter threads.
I get it. Yeah.
And
Took me a second.
I still don't get it, but I'm going to keep it going.
Yeah.
All right. So I went through some Twitter threads, dude. And I found people that were tweeting saying, I was at the game. Multiple sources. People being like, I was at the game. Oh, I was there. I saw what happened. And they said they were serving drinks with whole lemons in them.
Right.
Full lemon in a cup, not sliced, just lemon in a cup.
Yeah.
And they were serving it to people. So
It's a DIY garnish.
So
you guys brought your knives to the football game, right? Like you guys got those past security.
IKEA bar.
Yeah.
it's a DC hard lemonade, baby. Just a full lemon in the drink.
It's called a slam dunk, and they spike it in there, just splash all the liquid out. It's just a cup with like a little bit
Cup
of
with a
ice,
lemon.
a bunch of liquid, and the lemon in it.
But that's what fans that went to the game are saying. Like that's how they serve the drinks. So that's what people are getting these lemons. So it makes sense.
yeah.
When you're making your beer snake, you can't just stack cups with lemons in there. So you take the lemons out, you just have it under your seat. They stack the thing, and then they take away your beer snakes. You're like, fuck, and then you just lemon the shit out of the field, just fucking hammer it, dude. I'll throw in loonies, I know, but I was just, pretending like I was there.
Yeah. No, okay. we can't just keep calling historical quote or like a quote. We can't be like, oh, it was an impression of someone there.
I was there, dude. That's how it went down. But
I talked to multiple sources.
Here's where the conspiracy comes in. Though.
Oh,
All right.
emphatic point on that there.
You like that? I think, 'cause keep in mind, folks, the XFL is run by none other than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And who's Dwayne The Rock Johnson, you may ask? America's sweetheart,
Nobody's asking that.
A-list celebrity. He's also one of the faces of WWE when it was huge. So I think he's like, yo, XFL needs to spice it up a bit. Because we're not going to get people just to watch, football. I mean, they're here to like see some crazy stuff happen, as we have crazy rules going on. He wants to WWE it up, I think. And he wants to get all the fans in on like these little side quests. He wants to build up storylines the same way that the NFL builds up their storylines, but they're more like, ESPN reportable storylines, not like down to the wire reportable storylines where we're throwing lemons on fields. So they're just like, he wants to like he wants to start a war, because at the end of one of the articles I read, the fans that were leaving the stadiums were saying like, oh, if they're going to stop the beer snake, we're going to keep coming with lemons, dude. And I think that's what they're doing. I think The Rock is trying to turn it into an entertainment giant, and fans are just allowed to do whatever the hell they want, like the waste management thing for golf, except they're actually allowed to just like, they throw beers at the waste management tour, they're throwing lemons at DC Defender games, You
think like instead of like people selling like programs and T-shirts out front, it's just like
lemons, dude.
Lemons.
Because there's an easy fix. Let them do the beer snake. Because if they don't do the beer snake, they're going to throw lemons. I think The Rock's like, no, take away the beer snake. Let them go to war. I want to see him go to war.
I like to picture The Rock in like just a super tight fitting suit, super handsome, just up in his blimp, just watching it all go down. Yes, let it rain yellow.
Just whips it out, rocks one over the side. I want to see The Rock's stock portfolio. See how many lemon businesses he invested in.
How many lemon farms did The Rock just start in Florida?
Yeah, what happened to lemon prices after this?
Yeah.
These are all valid questions.
What's the next step of the WWE-ifying of the XFL?
I think you allow fans to bring one item to throw onto the field each. You get to bring it. It's kind of like a hat when you throw like a hat trick. You know what I mean? It's sort of that sort of idea. You wear a hat. You know that you kind of run the risk of being able to like throw it on the field. You have to at some sort of.
Yeah.
So I think you let them like, bring a rotten tomato or something like that.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff.
I think they're going to start running the strike system on streaking. First two are cool. Third one, you're out. But the first two are allowed.
First two per person or first two per game? Like three, like the third streaker of a game. Just like he gets like, they're like, hey, we'll just let you have a minute and a half here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think they allow streaking up to 3 times.
Okay.
The third guy, they just get destroyed.
I think they put obstacles on the field to make the tackles more intense.
Yeah, obstacles on the field would be good. I also think like if
in-game announcing is better. Because you ever go to a football game, the in-game announcing is just boring, like gain of 7 yards on the play. Let them hear it, folks. I think they actually have like insane announcers like, are you?
Yeah, I think we could also like allow fights.
Like hockey?
Yeah, but like not that like
take
violent.
Off the
you know what I mean?
We
Like
allow fights in the stands.
That works as well. I feel like let's have like security armed with fire hoses. Let's let people get rowdy, but let's just blast them with strong, high-powered hoses when it gets crazy, just to really shake the hive.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's put like paint packs on players, so when they get hit really hard, it kind of explodes and makes like this big spray. It's just very spectacular sort of thing. You know what I mean?
We stuff airbags in their chest plates, so when they tackle each other, they just like explode off each other and they launch themselves like 30 feet apart.
All of the linebackers and stuff, they all have to carry big exercise balls.
Yeah,
so that when they run into each other, they go flying.
Okay. We replace the field with trampolines.
Dude. Okay, last one. Ready? You hear me? Tubes. Right? Everywhere.
The quarterback just like...
yeah. Anything you guys want to add to that before we get going?
I think we got it all out.
How bad do you think that like... I think that there's just was normally in the lemon department at the stadium they have like a good like 6 guys to slice up the lemons, but I feel like 5 of them just didn't come in that day, and it's just like all the lemon responsibilities fell on one dude, and he's just like, oh my goodness, 20,000 people here to watch this game and I have to slice lemons.
20,000 minimum lemons.
Yeah.
At least 20K lemons.
And he's just like, you know what? We're just gonna have to send these lemons out. You know, and just send them out.
As a consumer of the drink, though,
Mhm.
I would rather no lemon than full lemon. Like, who's like, I'm not complaining if there's no lemon, but I'm definitely might complain if there's a whole lemon in my drink. Like, what? I don't know. That's
It's
just
like-
me.
I
I
feel
feel
like you-
wedges, not like wedges, just like taken out of it. It's just sat
Like
on
potato
the side.
wedges.
Yeah.
In the
I do feel like it is kind of like a hipster, like bougie thing to put whole fruit in like drinks.
That's just lazy.
Yeah.
Because you see like people with
that's-
like big
it's a
like
waste.
water jugs, and they've got like whole cucumbers and things.
What? I don't know, Jim. That's pretty close. I don't know. That was
Dude.
close.
I've never said the sh word before.
All right.
So
All
I'm
right.
not gonna let this be my first time.
All right. All right.
Saving it.
Because my virgin ears couldn't take that, Coleman.
Yeah.
Let's wrap things up. Something that Coleman's parents should have done.
Before having brother, because I hate that kid.
Hey, thanks, man. Good save, John.
Great save.
Trying, man.
Great save. I'm sorry, dude. It was there. It was
He
there.
laughed, but man, you didn't see that in his eyes, man. You didn't see what I saw.
Let's wrap it up with our soapbox and get into some company/personal news we got going on. First things first, next week's a big week for us outside the studio. Tuesday, next week, we're going to be at Carleton campus doing some live podcasts. We'll be in the tunnels. Might be some other areas, maybe Crasher Classroom. We might do some library stuff. Yeah, it's okay. And then we're going to do Wednesday. John's part of this creator league he talks about almost every week. So what we're going to do, he plays basketball there. It's a bunch of creatives in Ottawa. They get together and they made a league. We're going to get them mic'd up.
Yeah.
Get you mic'd up?
What?
Get you mic'd up?
Yeah, me mic'd up. I'll
Heck
be
yeah.
out there. Just spreading the good cheer, man.
Getting worked on.
Dude, just elbows in my neck. Every week I get an elbow in the neck.
You do have a long neck.
Yeah, it's
though,
like
dude.
in elementary school. Whenever
Not what he was going for, but sure.
in elementary school, I always just get a knuckle sandwich every week from Big Tim.
Dude, that reminds me. On our whiteboard in our old house when we used to live together during university,
dude, yeah.
so we used to write quotes on the board, and someone said John's neck looks like a down stem.
No, I wrote it.
You
I was like,
wrote it?
My neck looks like my throat looks like a down stem because
and it was a quote. And then John's mom came by one day, and she was looking, and she's like, "Huh, you do have a long neck."
That's awesome. Dude, there's nothing worse than when your parents roast you.
But yeah, we're gonna get you mic'd up. That's Wednesday. Thursday, we're pending approval from Phelan's boss / management / the just venue. Ollie's he works at. It's on campus bar at Carleton. He serves there, and it's Thirsty Thursdays. Apparently, it's a
I
huge
don't want
night.
to promise anything.
We're not promising nothing, but we're pushing to do Phelan mic'd up working a Thirsty Thursday as a bartender. I think that'd be pretty entertaining. If not, we're just going to be back on Carleton doing more live podcasts. Coleman's also going to see if he's allowed to at his work to do mic'd up bartender.
Yeah, see, as
sessions.
a backup.
'Cause that'd be
plan.
pretty fun. I think that'd be awesome, actually.
I forgot to tell post-pod reflection, mid-pod, guys. Sorry, I forgot to tell my mustard pack story.
That's all right.
I'll save it, right?
Yeah, we'll save it. We have it on film. Like, we can clip it right now if we want.
True.
Do you want to do that?
Maybe.
Or do you want to hold on to it?
I don't know, man.
All right. It's okay. It's okay, dude.
Yeah. We got more pods to rip.
Dude.
At least one.
Dude, you're so mustard for that, man.
You know, you got to actually say it.
Yeah.
You got to actually say it.
I thought it
Yeah, no, I hear you. He just doesn't want to spend a loony.
would just be funny. Cut this.
Supposed to is the key word. Dude, I'm giving you a hard time the last 5 minutes. I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry.
No, that was bad. I thought it would land.
Next Saturday, Or is that this Saturday? The fly market.
This Saturday is the fly market.
This Saturday. So a couple days from now.
Come
as of
see us at the
release,
fly market.
or tomorrow, depending on this. This might come out a day late, by the way.
This will come out a day late.
So tomorrow, we're gonna be at the fly market. It's a big thrifting event in Ottawa. We're gonna try and do live podcasts there. The people that run it, Jacob and Cynthia, they said we're cool to do it, but this one might be a little last minute. But we're gonna try and push to be able to do it. But yeah, man, I'm amped up, dude. We're gonna get more interviews coming in. We're gonna get more skits coming out. We got more coming out. Just more of more.
More?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's insane.
You know, more? A lot of that. So.
Honestly, might even be the most.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Whatever. Stick around and find out.
Stick around and find out. I like that. The way you said it. Thanks. Yeah, it was cool, bro. You're fucking sick, dude.
Coming down to the wire.